All right. Episode 61 with
Good, everybody.
Graceful Pythons. Let me get over. I'm terrible with
Jamie,
names.
Carl.
Jamie and Carl. That's it.
We wrote
Thank
them
you,
on the
Stan.
screen for you.
I don't. I got to get my glasses on.
Put
to
on
read
your
that.
glasses, Ken. Come on.
All right.
Stop
See, I
acting
can
up.
see Jamie and Carl with a K, like all nice now. But like, if I put them on, like, I don't know. I'm farsighted. So when I put them on, I can't see things nearsighted, and it just makes it weird. Like, it is what it is. But let's see who we got in the chat. We'll just enough of that. Let's see who's in the chat.
Jeez.
I can't see. All right, I'm getting old.
Me too.
Cat Eyes, what's up? Thanks for coming in.
What's up, Cat Eyes?
We got the brother Vance, the blue
What up,
zombie
brother
dude.
Vance?
Nice.
You got to do the zombie dance when you see Vance. You got to do the zombie
It's
dance.
a zombie man.
James Perry, what's up, dude? Thanks
What's
for
up,
coming
James?
in. Hey, Zeus, the auction.
The auction god.
Yes.
What's up, brother?
It's another brother from the RWO. And see, Jamie, what we was talking about backstage, you could tell when I'm typing on a computer to where when I'm typing on the phone because there's no emojis. So, like, Cat Eyes, Blue Zombie, James, and Jesus, I was on the computer. You didn't get no emoji because I can't find them.
Wah, wah, wah.
Brave Adventure. What's up,
What's
dude?
good, Brave?
We got our buddy Nick from 666. What up, Nick?
What's good, Nick?
Going on down here.
Showing down.
We're going on down right here. We got Texoma Exotics, Holly.
Hey, Holly.
This is.
In the building.
And then we got Rippin' Reptiles. What up, Greg?
What up, Greg?
Mr. Floppy himself. What up, bro?
Greg's always sending me those uplifting shorts and posts, man. I appreciate it 100%, bro. What's up, bro?
Mr. Sultan of Support. Bosa, what's going on, dude?
Yeah.
Okay, my brother.
That's a nice looking logo too.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate the double dipping over here. We sure do.
Graceful. Graceful's in the house, too.
There ain't nothing,
ADD. I'll be all over the place.
there ain't nothing graceful about her, but she's all right.
That's right.
All right. I think I said hi to them already. Yeah, we already said hi to Cat Eyes, didn't we? No, well, she's a cool mofo. What up, Cat Eyes? I can't remember who I said hi and who I didn't.
The logo's looking fire.
There's a new one. I know I didn't catch Jim. What's up, Jim? Jim from
What's up,
Straight
Jim?
Blast. We have him coming up soon on the schedule. We got Mr. Ewok. That's what I call him, not
Tommy,
Wog.
my brother.
Ewok.
I can see that.
Tommy. from
Can't wait to
Exotic
see you
World of
Saturday,
Geckos.
bro. We're going to have a good time.
There's Justin from My Animal House.
Justin.
What up, dude?
Justin.
I had to play reverse psychology to get on his list for his t-shirt, but it worked.
You
Having
paying
a
for
ball. What up, Josh?
that. What's
Yeah,
up,
probably.
Josh?
Yes.
I'll probably pay one way or another. Who else? Anyone new? Almost caught up. Almost there. Oh, wait. We got Bill. Bill from Victory Lane. What up, dude?
Boo.
Right.
What's good, bro?
I think that's about it.
Come on,
No.
man. It's not.
We got Upstate. Tom
Hey,
from Upstate. What up, dude?
What's good?
Dude adopted like 20 kids over there, taking care of them all. I appreciate what he does over there in New York.
What up, Jay?
Where's Jay at? There he is.
See? Maybe
Buddy
I should have
Green
been
Line.
running chat. Maybe I should have been running chat.
Hey, you're welcome to do so anytime you say. I don't mind letting you at all. But now we're caught up. All right. So let's get into it. Graceful Pythons. Why don't you give everyone like just your elevator pitch. Who are you? What are you guys doing with this? Where you want to go? Like, what are you guys doing with a bunch of snakes?
Yeah, so we just got in. We actually bought our first snake Father's Day of last year. I had snakes when I was younger, and I grew up with reptiles, but he didn't. And not last Christmas, but the Christmas before, my oldest son wanted a snake, and so we went to the pet store, and I had him all ready to get a ball python because that's what I had, and he ended up picking a corn snake, which is fine. We like corn snakes, but I saw some ball pythons, and I wanted the itch, so we went to a local ball python
What up,
show.
Anna?
And he bought
Banna
me
fans.
my first, hey, Banna. He bought me my first ball python and 2 racks to go along with it. So
Yeah.
we just started filling those racks. And the goal was initially to teach our kids, because they were going into 10th grade, to teach them about genetics with hands-on, learning the ball pythons. And then I said, we can actually do a business with this. And if I'm going to do a business, then I need to do the thing that I'm going to dread the most, which is the Instagram. I had never had an Instagram. I'm a super private person. And so I was like, that's going to be the hardest thing. So if I can't do that, we can't buy, we're just going to be a hobby. We'll only have a couple snakes.
She is rocking.
So I got on Instagram and that's where we are. Now I guess I'm doing great because we got more than 5 snakes. We have just under 30 snakes alive and crawling around, and 11 in the incubator.
Nice. Once you start dipping your toe into social media, it seems to grow just as fast as the snake hobby does, because it's just like, all right, I'll put a video out there. Let me just put a video out every day. And then it's just like, you can't just have one snake. Like, you can't just work one project. You want to work this, you want to work that, and then maybe this, and then maybe that. But yeah, it snowballs real quick on you. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, where are you guys from, roundabouts? Everyone knows.
I'm originally from Michigan, and I joined the Air Force and kind of moved around a lot with that.
What up, Eddie?
I ended up in Florida.
And then I'm originally from Tampa, Florida, but I went into the Navy and ended up in Kingsland, Georgia, which is just within an hour's drive of where she was at in Jacksonville, Florida. So,
all right.
Yeah. So we've both.
So you kind of met in the military, sort of?
So I was out by then. I was working at SAF Batteries in Jacksonville. They do lithium-ion batteries. So I was in quality assurance there. But we met on the internet. We met on Christian Mingle. And so we just did the Florida-Georgia line dating. And then he retired. We got married and moved to Tennessee.
Yep.
You kind of have like a New York accent to me going there. Like when you say certain words, you kind of sound like you're from New York. So
not New York. I don't
know where that's coming from. Maybe
north.
up north.
It's eclectic. I pick up other people's accents and make my own.
You got something going on.
Florida Georgia line. That's a band. That's a band now.
Yeah. We lived it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They actually have some pretty decent music.
They do.
Yeah, but we're not in Florida anymore. We're in just outside of Knoxville, Tennessee, in Oak Ridge.
So, oh, you're up there by all that good moonshine.
I love it.
There
up
is
here.
good moonshine. Yes, there is. Yes.
Yeah, moonshine.
Better than that Jack Daniels, Boza. I love you, brother.
So, backstage, you was showing some interesting things you're doing on that 3D printing. You want to get into showing people?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so
some of what you're doing there.
We did get a 3D printer. My husband loves hobbies, and he has lots and lots of hobbies. And so I said, I love it. So one of the things I love about him. Hi. So funny thing, is this Jamie on More Forge? So
I think that's John.
Oh, John. Well, Jamie, apparently we have the same first name and last name. So just funny. So with the 3D printing, I said, if you're going to get into another hobby, it has to support either one of the hobbies you already have or that I have, because I had just gotten into the snakes. And so he got a 3D printer. So we do print our hides, and we just started with these. So Jeremy got a hold of us and asked if we could do a logo. So this is 3D printed right inside the bottom of the water bowl.
Pretty neat.
And actually, the first person that got these and put it on Instagram was Bone Daddy Serpents. We made one for him because he got it off the auction Holly did for Dee Dee Morse. I was on there with her. And then did one for Ball State. So these
Jamie.
There's
now
Jamie
this
for more
weekend,
for it.
guys, we're waiting for our boxes. And then we're also going to be working on a series of different tags. I haven't gotten those printed, but I do have this one. So this will hang upside down like this on the racks, and that'll be at 8. So that's a dead rat. So your snake 8. That's our 8 tag. We'll have a
I
poop
love you,
tag.
Boza.
We'll have a ovulation tag, a pairing tag, and then just plain tags where you can write their names on if you want. With a, I'm old military. Grease pens are my favorite, so write it in a grease pen, wipe it off. With the ASFs, you can write it in there, the date that you started the clutch and how, or not the clutch, but the group, and then write how productive they are so that you know when you need to retire that breeding group. And you don't have to rewrite it on tape or tubs. You just take it, clip off of one, and you put it on the new clean tub. So that's kind of the things we're doing. I have some hides, but they're all being used. So as I pull out snakes, I'll show you our different various hides that are back there too.
So what are your favorite projects that you're working? And if you want to show off what you're working, while you're telling us, I mean,
Sure.
go for it.
So one of the favorite things that we are always going to do is education. Like I said, I started this whole business to teach my kids about genetics, and I homeschool my kids, and I go to a co-op, and so the high schoolers were really interested in me doing snakes also. So I've been asked to teach a class once a week at our homeschool co-op on ball python biology and genetics. So I'll be doing that next year, which will be really interesting. And we just started doing local education programs with other co-ops, and I'm going to talk to the libraries and the schools and see about getting these snakes in front of kids. So that's something we're definitely working hard here locally on top of all of our breeding projects. But education is always going to be big. Kids are always going to be big with us. We have 5 in the house right now. So we have 3 that are ours and 2 that are bonus kids, because we also do foster care. So that's what we got. But I'll also show you the snakes. So we are working Barnhart Black Pastel. I love that snake. And so I'll pull her out. Her name is Pebbles.
Well, while you pull that out, I've seen 20.
Love it.
We appreciate you guys. When we get to 20 in the chat, I do the truffle shuffle, and I made a video of it, so I don't have to get up and do it every week.
Yeah.
So
That's
we
great.
hit 20 for a brief second, so we played it, got it out of the way, and now we can go back to show and tell.
And make sure the quality of your truffle shuffle is consistent too.
Yeah, it's consistent. It's
consistent.
always the same.
So this is Pebbles. When we started getting snakes and ball pythons, we were getting a lot from shows, and they're beautiful. We always went with beautiful snakes, but I didn't have. We have clowns, we have pieds, we have clowns, pieds, but I didn't have that snake that I was like, this is what I'm gonna do, until I saw Pebbles. So this girl here came straight from Tom Barnhart. She's a super Barnhart black pastel, banana, orange dream, leopard, possible specter girl. So there's no hets in here. I could do whatever I wanted with her, which is I'll do a lot of stuff with her. And so this first year, she's getting paired to an orange dream desert ghost that I got from Redhead Reptiles, and he got from Ozzy. So,
Nice.
Yeah. So this is Pebbles. She's just so sweet and just really, she's such a unique look. I'm trying to figure out ways. I'm thinking about doing like super mahogany, try to see if there's other ways I could get her look without the complications of the super black pastel and the kinking.
Right.
Stand.
Yeah, mahogany, super mahoganies, they're sumas. If you throw blackhead to it, like and get a blackhead super mahogany, it's more of a black snake than brown.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I just love all the speckling that she has coming through because of the banana. I don't know. I just think she's just such a unique looking snake and just absolutely beautiful. And we all know Barnhart Black Pastel is great. So her babies won't look anything like her. So I'm excited for her clutch.
Yeah,
so
it'll be different. A bunch of different snakes.
Yeah. So this is my most anticipated clutch. We just did one pairing with them last month. And so, I don't mean to thumbs down. Fix your hand.
Somebody thumbs
Fix your
down.
hand, Carl. Don't put your
Wow.
thumb down.
Put your thumb up. Put your thumb up.
Yeah,
Redo
turn
it. Put
it
your
around.
thumb up.
Against me.
There you go.
So that's Pebbles.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Put 2 thumbs up. Hon.
It must be the iPhone.
Hey, look
There
at
you
that.
go.
Blowing it up.
Hey.
He blew it up.
Oh goodness.
Entertain them, Carl, while I get Okeechobee.
Oh goodness.
Carl's like, what other kind of hand movements do I need to do?
What else could I do?
Yeah. What else can I do?
I know at one time I accidentally got balloons to pop up, but I don't know what I was doing. So if someone in the chat knows how to get balloons to pop up, let me know. I accidentally did it. I don't know what I did.
Carl just got the firework go off.
Yeah, do the heart. Do 2 hands
Thumbs
with
up.
the heart, and by your mouth.
By the mouth.
No, you're not doing it.
I don't
Okay, I'll do it later. All right, so this is who we paired her to. This is our gigantic boy. He's a Desert Ghost Orange Dream Okeechobee.
Do you have problems getting him to lock?
No, man, he went right at it.
See, I have a couple bigger snakes, and it's just like through, especially the last month, I've heard the conversations of people saying they can't get their males to lock, like if they're over 1,500 grams. And I'm like, I'm not seeing that at all because I got 2 males over 1,500 grams that lock anything.
He's definitely over 1,500 grams. And the second I put him in the drawer, he was like, where do I go? Like he was following her head. He's like, I'm going to find, he was ready.
I'm going to find out what's up.
Yeah, he's ready.
I'm going to find a way to do this right here.
That's right.
I don't know. Maybe
Josh
it's
said
just-
do a peace sign, Carl. He said do the peace sign.
Oh, that's how you do the
Oh,
balloon.
There's balloons.
There it
Do
is.
this, the hearts.
Oh, cool. A bunch of kids.
Hey, see, we're all learning tonight. We're all learning tonight.
Yeah.
Even the engineer is learning.
So
Liz Howard, thanks for coming in.
This girl's growing. She is in the middle of her tub hanging out, and she's been paired a bunch of times. So the other clutch, those two, that pairing, that's our most anticipated pairing. Like I said, we just started and we didn't. So those are the more expensive fun snakes, but she's just beautiful. So she is a banana orange dream hep hide. And we paired her to our only other male before we got Okeechobee that was an adult. And that was the first snake that Carl bought me. And his name is Georgie. And he is a banana yellow belly hep hide. So we have a chance for super banana orange dream pies. It'd be fun.
Yeah, could be fun. What up, Eric?
Yeah, like Eric said, smash that like button.
Yeah.
Smash it. Just smash it.
What's up, Eric?
So
Thanks
I
for coming
don't.
out, bud.
I understand how the female maker and the male makers and all that work in banana, but as soon as you add a super into that, it kind of just like confuses me for some reason. Do you?
Oh, that's Jamie's mom. Okay, your mom's in the building.
Oh, hi. Yay. She said she was going to watch it. I wasn't going to call you out.
Hey,
Yep,
Mom.
that's my mom. Hi, Mom.
Mac's up in here. What up, Mac? Patrick, and then
What's
we
up,
got
Patrick?
AAP. What up, AAP? But super bananas, how do they work? Could you explain that to me? Like, if you have a male super banana, are you going to get all male makers? Like, I don't.
If you have a male super banana, you would get either male makers or female makers
So
because
you wouldn't be able to tell.
X and a Y. Yeah. So you wouldn't know what the babies would be because he would have the banana on both his X and Y. But a super banana girl would all be female makers.
Right.
All the babies, because it would only be on the X, is my understanding.
All right. See, that's where I was confused at how to
Appreciate
get a female maker out of a male super. That's what I was confused about. You can't do it. You can. You just don't know.
You won't know until they breed if it's a male maker or female maker, if it comes from a male.
Rocking the Bam shirt tonight.
Yeah, I got some other fam on here. F&A.
Nice.
Bows and Sun Dogs.
And then we're in the
Josh
clouds
and
of
Sarah.
pies.
What was that?
we're into clowns and pieds, and we have one really nice lavender albino because that's his favorite, Gene. And we are right around some really amazing breeders here in the Knoxville area. We're really fortunate to be right down the street from BC Balls and Shane from Small Town Exotics, and Alicia and her husband from the Herb and Harbins. So
Nice.
they're really great people. We actually have a few of Shane's snakes in here, and we have one of BC Ball snakes in here.
Nice.
So that's really fun. And we got a lot of our snakes when we first started from Shannon at Green Dragon Brokers. We made fast friends on Instagram. So we've got a bunch of his snakes over here.
Another good dude.
Shannon's a really cool guy.
Yeah, he is.
Talk to him every local show that I go to. If he's vending, I'm going to his table and saying hello. Shannon's really cool.
He's really cool dude. So I got some babies I could pull out. Do you guys want me to pull out some clowns or?
Well, whatever out you want to show. We like show and tell.
Don't be about it.
Don't talk about it. Be about it.
All right.
Hey, listen, I'm not feeding you.
You pulling out Chloe?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out Chloe. Hang on, I gotta tell her I'm not feeding her. Stupid.
Do some hand gestures again. I forget what they are.
Josh said you throw up the what was it? The two
peace sign.
Rock and roll ones. The rock and roll ones.
Oh, like
Brando, what up?
You're gonna need to clean her cage because she spilled her water.
Of course you did.
Can you
Sure.
just put some? Okay. So this is Chloe. This is probably the third snake we got, and we got her off of Morph Market, and her tag was that she's a spicy piebald. So we couldn't hold her when we first got her. She was like really mean and striking at the cage and very defensive striking because she was so scared.
Right.
Well, she was our success story. We got her so we could pillow train her, and so now she just doesn't like coming out of her house, but she's actually fine once we get her out. She's not bitten us, and she's been great. But we did pillowcase train her, and that worked out wonderful. So that was suggested by someone following us on YouTube because we put some fun little things up on YouTube, and they said you should pillowcase train her, and that worked out great. It only took a month. Now we can hold her. It was really awesome. So we don't know what else she is, but she's definitely a gorgeous pied.
Pillowcase training. Explain that for the people that don't know what that is.
Yeah. So what we did, because their teeth are very small and they can't strike through the fabric and they feel more comfortable in dark, closed spaces, I would just put my hand through a pillowcase and reach into her enclosure, grab her, and then pull her into the pillowcase and like loop it up and put her on my lap. And we hold her and watch TV for an hour and just gets her used to being touched and handled without any striking. She doesn't really get scared because she doesn't know what's touching her. So we actually have some funny videos on our YouTube of her coming up and kind of like trying to move around in the pillowcase. That's just
coming out,
in a
brother.
snake bag, just to get him used to being held.
All right.
Yeah.
Neat.
So, we gotta put paper towel down.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that terminology, so it was more for me.
Oh yeah.
So
I had to ask too, and it worked. It worked really, really great. So that's all we did. I put my hand through a pillowcase, grabbed her, pulled the pillowcase inside out, and just sat her on her lap where she could move around to get used to our smell and our touch, and realize we weren't going to hurt her, and she didn't get overwhelmed because her eyes were covered up, and she was in like an enclosed space. So it worked out. We did that for a month, once or twice a week, and she did really good after that. Now we can hold her no problem.
I actually got a really good deal on what is a black pastel Mojave het clown het hypo. It was only 50% het hypo, and it proved out. I only paid $300 for it because they said that she was just really feisty, that you couldn't touch her, you couldn't work with her. And honestly, that snake came to me at that show, and it's never tried to bite me. I think.
Oh, wow, that's great.
I just didn't think it liked those people that I got it from.
She very much, for sure, like tried to strike at my face one time, but we haven't had that problem anymore.
Through the tub.
I had one that tried to strike at me through the tub, like in a clear tub, and she kept smashing her face off the side of it. And she kind of got used to, all right, I'm tired of smashing my face off the side of the tub, I think, because then she just chilled out. No, we went thumbs up.
I didn't do it.
Thumbs down.
I didn't do it.
We got this one from Shane at the auction from the holdback rack. The last time they did one, we got a pair. So this is the first one we got in the pair, and he's a spot nose, clown, possible red stripe, possible yellow belly.
There's definitely something in there outside of spot nose.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's red stripe or yellow belly. I ain't that good at IDing, but I could see spot nose something.
Yeah, he's awesome. So he's gonna go next year to all of our clown, all of our het clown girls that are ready to go.
Right.
Because I've got a few het clown girls that we got from Gerald at Forward Motion Reptiles that are absolutely
Gerald's great.
amazing. He's a great guy.
Gerald.
So a
Gerald's
really
awesome.
funny story is that Gerald and my husband served together in the Navy.
Wow.
And then it was like when we first started getting into ball pythons, I think we got in there in June was when we started collecting for breeding. And Gerald got a hold of us in July on a completely different Facebook group when trying to get some old Navy memorabilia that he had lost or misplaced, try to get copies of pictures of something. And we linked up. And so he found out that we had ball pythons and we bought some ball pythons from him. It was great. He's a really good dude. He's actually been helping me. He was the first person I called that got in touch with me when we got our first clutch last month for the very first time from our big pinstripe girl. And we got 11 eggs from her. And so he walked me through making sure I knew what to do and all the things that he did to get them set up. It was really cool.
Yeah. He was one of the first guys that I bought something from. And I'd say for a good year till I got the hang of things. Like I still have his phone in my number in my phone. We don't talk as much, but that first year he was really helpful with everything that I was doing.
Yeah, he's a really good
dude. Yeah.
But then again, there's a lot of people in this hobby that just are like really eager to help the newer people along.
Hey, goodness. Stop it.
Sometimes you just got to reach out to people. You know, some people are kind of afraid to message somebody, you know, because they're afraid, like, I don't know, like they're afraid that somebody might criticize them because they don't know what they're doing. But you just got to reach out to people. There's enough people in this whole community that there's going to be somebody that can answer your question one way or the other.
Oh, yeah. That was one of the great things about getting into ball pythons.
Especially with like group chats. If you're in any group chats, you throw a question out, I can almost guarantee somebody in that group chat is going to have an answer for you, you know?
Absolutely.
So it's always nice. Like, you have to just be in it. You got to be in it. Stick with
Absolutely. Like I said, I'm more reserved. So getting on the social media was a big thing for me, but that's why I knew I had to do it up front. I researched and did as much as I could. Then I got to the point where I'm like, I know I'm going to need extra help. And so then you just go and you find I'm on a Patreon. I'm on Billy's Patreon, and it's great. And like you said, there's a good group of people there, but you can find a good group of people without having to pay for the Patreon. But his Patreon's amazing, and I've learned so much from it. But this is the other one we got from Shane that came with that boy, and she is a blackhead lesser orange dream het clown.
Nice.
So she's really pretty. This was my first blackhead. I was wanting to get blackhead a lot.
My blackhead girl slugged out this year. I'm bummed.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Mm-hmm. I got 5 slugs. Sucks. Happens. Like, it's just part of it. I mean, people slug out. It just happens. I mean,
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
We didn't even move that time.
Didn't even move. There, we'll balance it out.
This girl's a little spicy.
Banna Bands be reaching out to everybody. You know it.
Yeah,
get out there, Banna.
This is my cinnamon clown I got from BC Balls at Christmas time.
All right. I'm going to say looks black pastel, but I could see cinnamon over black pastel.
Yeah, she's really spicy. She only eats live. She's a little bit of a diva. Her name is Eggnog, but we switched it to Spicy Eggnog because
spicy eggnog.
Yeah, because of her attitude.
But them spicy females, those are the ones you want. Those are the ones that are going to eat always and get the size.
She's great.
When someone says spicy female in a ball python, I'm like, that's for me. I want it.
I could tell you what I notice when it comes to feeding.
I don't think they're
If you
eating.
have your rodents any place close to your snakes where they can smell them most of the time, you shouldn't have a problem feeding. I'm anywhere from 95 to 100% feed rate every week. Every single snake eats.
Right.
Whether
My
they're
snakes eat.
hatchling right up to full size. Like they don't. I don't know if it's because they can smell them rats that are only a couple rooms over or what, but we also have we got like a feeder roller rack that we just roll around from room to room that we could just pull the feeders out and feed them. So, because we don't do
Nice.
frozen.
Yeah, these know at night if I'm opening up every single, because I clean them in the morning. So like they're all
Right.
looking at thinking they're eating right now because I'm opening up all these drawers. They're like, it's nighttime and she's opening us. It's time to eat. I'm like, no, I'm not feeding you. Chill out.
And they know too. Like people are like, oh well, they don't know the difference whether it's night or yeah, they do. They know
they
when
do.
it's night and day. They know.
Yeah, they do.
They don't care if the lights are on or not. They know when it's day and night.
This is our, okay, so this is just what, okay. So this is our Lori het red exanthic, or you could say it's a red exanthic. I'm not 100% sure that they're the same. I'm going to
same.
I know.
Oh
I
boy,
know.
where's the rooster? Little rooster's gonna pop in here.
So I know, yes. And so, but that's what he is, plus het clown. And I got him from Shannon. And this is the snake that got me and Shannon to be such close friends. And Shannon actually gave us the incubator that we have our first clutch in. And Carl drove down and picked it up from him, which was great. So this is Lazarus. That's his name. Yeah, he's pretty. I like him. I like het red exanthic and Lori and
Are y'all coming to Daytona this year?
So I want
I like the sound of Lori better.
Yes. So I want to. Florida shows are going to be the easiest ones for us to get to. The problem is the kids, the foster kids go to public school. So that's the only problem getting them approved. But Carl's parents live right there, so it's the easiest ones for us to get to.
Right.
Oh, so your parents are still in Florida, Carl?
Yeah, they live in Sanford, which is just a little bit north of Orlando.
Yeah. Yep, I know where Sanford is.
Good night, babe.
Sanford's actually a little closer to me than Orlando.
Yep. All right. Night, everybody. See you guys.
Good
Thanks
night,
for having
Carl.
It was good seeing you, man.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Definitely.
Okay, so here's a snake that I got from a local show, and they said it was leopard, het, lavender albino. But
that's
beautiful.
pretty dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really dark.
Wait, let me see the sides again.
Yeah, I see leopard.
Yeah, near the back end. The front half on the sides don't really, to me, don't really look leopard until it gets near the back. But it's definitely nice. I know it's got to be darker in person than it is on camera.
Yeah, she's really, really dark, and then I like all these like gold, really light outlines right here.
Yeah.
Very nice
and it's darker with every shed. Her blacks come in darker, like she's just getting darker. So she's really pretty. I'm glad I picked her up. But yeah, I think she's got something else in her. She kind of caught my eye. But
see, I did that at the beginning, but everything that I thought just looked a little different than what it was, and now it's kind of kicking in the ass because I don't know what I'm making.
oh yeah, I guess that's true. Well, I know I'll make albinos with her, lavender albinos with her. So
I just made hatched out a pretty cool lab this year. It's a spot nose lab, 66% het clown and 50% het pied.
nice.
He's a pretty cool looking snake.
I gotta pull my drawers all the way down because I'm short as heck. Okay. Why? Why do you go under your paper towel? Okay.
Well, I'm 6'2", so I don't have that problem. So
Yeah, I'm not even 5 foot. I'm
wow.
4'11 3/4 because the cutoff for the Air Force was I'm 4'10 3/4. The cutoff for the Air Force is 4'11", so I had to get a height waiver to join. So I'm super short. This is Carl's
So
favorite.
you can't get on rides in Orlando then?
Oh, I can.
Oh, okay. All right.
Maybe not all of them. I don't know.
Sure you can. You just put on those extra tall shoes and you'd be good to go.
Yeah.
The 2-inch sole shoes. Yeah.
So you remember those, like those Skechers? Yeah, the tennis shoes. Yeah. So this is our leopard lavender albino male that we got from BC Balls, and he got from Chimera. So
Nice.
I'm up to at Christmas time. Because my plan is to breed him, this one, to my pied girl that we don't know, and see what pops out. And anything that's leopard is him, and anything else is her. So, because she keeps pooping in her sheds, which is a real problem. So I can't get her shed tested because she likes to poop in her sheds.
Yeah, I have one of them. It's just like, and it's not even just poop on the shed. It's like the shed rolled up and poop.
Yes.
It's like when she sheds, she poops, and it's just rolled up all in it.
Yeah,
Like,
can't save it. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I got this guy, and every single time I take him out, oh, not you. You're upside down. That's the wrong one.
Rep to Aid, Boza. Look up Rep to Aid on Amazon.
yeah, either Reptile or Da Vinci Boa. That's what I was telling Upstate. He said he has a male that don't want to eat. Reptile's the one for specifically for ball pythons, but Da Vinci Boa works too. And sometimes if you give them that'll trigger their feeding response.
It's just both of them, I'm pretty sure, have derived from the same ingredients. It's all food grade ingredients that they're giving it, really. At least the Rep to Aid, you can give it you can give it to them more than once, and it'll build up their immune system plus build up a food appetite. So you're kind of getting a couple bonuses out of it.
All right, so this guy, every time I take him out, he poops. So, but I got this one from Ozzy, and he is a Cypress leopard. Oh my gosh, pastel het clown. I think might be he's trying to poop. Stop.
That almost looks Batman.
Yeah, he's super cool.
Yeah, that Cypress does some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I really
It
like
almost
it.
looks Batman.
So I really like him, and he's gonna go when all my clown girls are fully grown. He's going to them, and so because he's het clown. So this is Oogie Boogie, and he doesn't
Oogie Boogie.
much. Yeah, because I got him at Halloween, and he was my Christmas present. All right, but he's trying to poop on me. So there it goes. Every single time, I got you in your cage. Ha! I'll clean it up later. He pees on me.
He's like a colubrid. He wants to musk you every time.
Yeah, he's trying to musk me. He's a little confused.
You sure that's not a hybrid?
Yeah. I don't know that Ozzy's into those. So this girl I also got from Shannon, but she came from Puerto Rico, from Elite Morphs down in Puerto Rico. And she is a banana blade het clown. But her purples are crazy purple.
I don't. All right.
See, and Blade cleaned up the dots.
I was going to say, I only see a few dots here and there, a few banana seeds on it, huh?
Yeah, just a couple.
Okay.
Blade, I'm telling you, it's needed.
I would almost. How old is that now?
This one?
Yeah.
I got it from Shannon. So I would say less than a year.
Okay. I would probably say those dots are either going to get bigger or you'll get more as it ages. Because when my son got his banana 100% het pied, it had like, I don't know, 2 or 3 dots on it. But now he looks like a normal banana, but he eats like a champ. Like every week, he just like, he don't miss a meal.
This is the banana, and that's the banana clown and the banana blade het clown.
So the blade looks like it gives
yellow,
more yellow. Yeah.
More orange.
Yellow orangish. Yeah.
It's more orange. more bright, less. This one's more washed out.
That's nice. It's nice to have the two side by side because then you can really see the difference between them, you know?
I mean, in those purples.
And them purples stand out a lot more. They do.
Absolutely. So I'm excited to see this in a clown version.
You got a dog flipping out back here.
We got 4 dogs running around. Hey.
Say, give me a treat, Mom. Give me a treat.
No, we have one ball because they all hide them.
I say that
My
word
dog's
too
scared
loud,
of the
mine will
snakes.
he'll wake up out of a dead sleep and be like, "You said what?"
Every time I get a snake out, my dog runs. He don't like them.
Hey.
My dog's a scaredy cat. He runs from his shadow.
I had the
This
gecko
one's
jump
fun.
right in between my two dogs, and they just looked at it like, "What's that?" right on the bed. It was like "Foink," and they just both stared at it like, "Okay."
That's funny.
I'm glad they did it and didn't just go after it, you know.
Right?
All right.
The gecko's only gonna take one chomp, and that's it, man. So I don't want that to happen. That's for sure. I mean,
told him to be quiet. Now listen to him.
Copper's been around a snake since he was a puppy, so you could pull a snake out and he could care less about it.
Oh, we like dogs on here. It happens. No big deal.
It's a live show.
That's it.
I see Spot Nose.
It's a spot nose satin. So she's
Spot Nose what?
Satin.
I don't ever think I heard of that gene.
No, I don't
That
think I
makes
have
them
either.
like really like a khaki color.
Huh.
So I'm thinking she'll end up going to the input in Desert Ghost. I'd like to see what Satin does in Desert Ghost.
Right?
Who'd y'all get that from?
Shannon.
Okay. Shannon be hiding some heat over there, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. Maybe he'll be at the Kissimmee show this weekend.
Maybe. He's been a little busy with his personal life, so he's been a little, but he's around.
Yeah, I thought so. I haven't seen him do an IG live, and usually
In a minute.
at least once. Yeah, usually once on the weekend I see him, but I haven't seen him at a show. He wasn't at the Jacksonville show when I went
What's
the
up,
last
Gigi?
time, and he wasn't at the Tampa show when I went either. So
Oh,
hopefully
wow.
he'll be at Kissimmee.
So this is one of the snakes that I got from Forward Motion Reptiles, and he's not a breeder. He's beautiful. So he was born with a little bit of a birth defect that gives him a wobble. He definitely like stargazes, but he's
a dreamer.
He's a dreamer. He is. And he has none of the genes that make him have a wobble. He just has it. He just had it out of the egg. He's a little special, but he's a banana Mojave super inchy het clown, fire, and not a spot.
Well, it doesn't look like he has that much of a wobble if he's got any.
You totally can see it when he eats. He gets super excited.
Oh, only when he eats though? Because I say he looks like he's sitting there pretty good without no wobble.
Yeah, he'll go a little loopy if I've got him out in front of kids. I take him with me to the educational shows to show that they're like, there he goes a little bit.
He's kind of wobbling around there a little.
Just a little bit right now.
Yeah.
So, but he eats
just
great.
Talking to you. He's just talking to you.
Sweet.
Mom.
And so he's one of my favorites.
He gets excited when he sees
there he
it.
goes.
There
Look,
he goes.
he's looping now.
But he just corrects. Sometimes I'll just boop him on the head and he'll fix it. But he's great. He eats great. He loves being out of his cage. He's just a happy boy. So no problems other than just a little different.
I did water therapy for one that I got in, and that's what corrected all of his wobble out of him.
Huh.
Let's try that.
I mean, when I got him in, it was a straight hypo male. He got left in great old Memphis overnight. It was during the summer, so it got like 100 and some degrees.
Oh, poor
Wow.
guy.
When we opened up the box, we actually thought he was already passed away in the box because it just, woof, the smell that came out the box was unbelievable.
Oh man.
But no, he was alive. He just went to the bathroom a few times in the bag. But man, when we took him out, it was like a spider times 10. That thing was just twisting and turning, and so all I did was like every couple days is I just put him in a warm bath and let him chill out till the water got like room temperature, and then took him out. And you see him today, you'd be like, that can't be the same snake because he's got zero wobble to him now, like zero, nothing.
Wow, that's
He
great.
eats fine. He got stunt for a little bit, I think, because his size shouldn't be where it is, but now he's just like smashing food every week. Doesn't miss a meal, just eats, shed. The only time when he's shedding is the only time he don't eat. Other than that, he's eating.
That's awesome.
So I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
can't hurt to try. Can't hurt to try.
Yeah.
You just put him in a tub, warm water until it gets room temperature. Half hour or so, and then take him out.
You do that once a week?
Yeah, like every
Yeah,
couple
okay.
days or so. It doesn't hurt him to put him in water.
No,
Water.
no. When they have a bad shed, that's what I do.
And I mean, you can also, I don't know what you use for the bad shed, but we use the electrolytes for bearded dragons.
Yeah.
And if you put 1 or 2 little scoops that they give you in a container in the warm water, half hour, their shed that's stuck will peel off so easy. It's the first time you use it, you'll never just use warm water ever again. You'll be like,
Oh,
okay, this is awesome. And it's like, I don't know, $14, $15 for the container. I mean, you'll have the container for a year or better because you're only using 1 little scoop of it.
That's great. That's
But
good to
it
know.
works. It works awesome.
So this is the first snake we ever bought off Morph Market. So she is a Enchi yellow belly orange dream hepide, and so she'll be ready to go next year.
That belly is
Exercise.
super clean.
Yeah. Yep. Super clean belly, and then she's got just like this little. There it is, little ringer right there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But on top of all the snakes, we also breed our own ASFs. They're in the garage.
Right on. Do you have
Just
any
say it.
issues with your ASFs?
No.
Let's say Justin from Petra Pythons. If you have any problems, talk to him because that guy's like the ASF god. He has so many that's just blowing up down there.
Yeah, we just got him. A guy here locally. It's Nope Ropes. He's
Protein.
really great. We got him from him.
Protein.
Yes, we give ours the rat food and the black sunflower seeds and then the mealworms. Yep.
Justin uses the mealworms and the fly larva. It's like a mixture of both.
Yep.
Okay.
And I guess it has more protein in it.
Well, you
the
can also,
mealworm.
you can use that. So he's using that, and also it's like a scratch feed without the corn in it. So it's kind of like almost like you'd give a bird.
Okay.
And then that already comes with the black sunflower seeds in it, the black oil sunflower seeds. So, usually like when we clean, we'll put a little scoop of the food in there. We'll put the fly larvae with the mealworms in there, and then some extra sunflower seeds.
What up, Will?
Just that extra protein is just, man, they pump them out.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
they do.
You got it. Protein, and make sure that their water valves are always getting plenty of water.
Yeah, right now we have ours on bottles because I put them in a metal shed in my garage,
Okay.
so I don't have any escapees running around. I was a
Yep.
little freaked out about that, so we don't really have the height in there right now to do the water from the buckets. This girl's in shed, but she's a super Enchi fire het clown that I got from Ford Motion Reptiles. She's probably one of my favorites, but she's in.
How much room you got on top of your rack, from the top of the rack to the ceiling in there?
Not much, because it's only like a.
You got at least 6 inches?
Yeah, I have 6 inches.
So you can pause.
Major
You can
pause.
you can just get a regular like Sterilite flat tub like you would roll underneath your bed and turn that into your water container and put it on the top.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
And then you could just have a little I had a twist valve, so when you untwist a line from the main container, the container don't leak. You can wash the container out if need be, if you're fixing something on one of the lines. But if you do go to water lines, go to use the diaphragm um, nipples, because the babies have a harder time with the spring-loaded ones.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard that before. These are our hides that we make.
Hey,
So that's our big girl hides. And we actually sent one of these to Bone Daddy Serpents too, with the words on the front.
so you can put wording on it too.
Yes.
Neat.
Yeah, and your logo, or like we do with the bowls, you could put it on this.
Neat. Jose, I mean Jesus.
The auction god.
He probably gets called more names than anybody I know.
That's Jesus, the brother. Someday, Jesus, get that 3D printer going again, boy.
Bye.
Bye.
So that was most of my snakes. Those are the fun ones.
We got about
Well,
8 minutes left.
You have some nice stuff in your collection, Jamie, for sure.
I'm interested in that satin jean.
Yeah.
I want to see what that makes. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited for her to grow up. She's just real little still. So, and then we've got our first clutch in the incubator. So Big Bertha, we bought Big Bertha because I wanted a big ball python for our shows, and she's 5 foot long. And she hadn't paired the year before, so we got her in August, and she just laid for us. So she's a
David,
a pinstripe pastel, so a lemon blast, and we paired her with Georgie, and he's our banana yellow belly. So we've got she gave us 11 eggs. So we've been finding people at the local church, and a lot of people again our name here locally that are like excited that we have eggs. So it's fun.
Right. So a question we didn't get to yet that we like to ask everyone is, if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
If we could have a superpower. So I would say mine would be to stop time. Like, I don't want to speed up and run around, but I want to be able to stop so I can do all the things I want to do, because there just doesn't seem to be enough time in the day to do a whole lot of stuff. So just push the pause button, run around everyone standing still, do what I got to do, have a beer, whatever, take some time for myself, and then push the play button.
There was a
At least
TV
if you push the pause button, you won't age as fast either,
True. I could read a book then. I'd have actual time to read a real book. That would be great.
There was a TV show growing up, and I don't remember what it was, but it was like a little boy could pause time, like the little kid in the family. He had the power to pause time. I'll have to look it up and see if I can find out what that was.
Oh, yeah.
That just reminded me of it. Let me Google it real quick, see if I can find it.
Oh, that'd be fun. Where are you going?
Is that a male you're holding there, or female?
This is a female.
This is
Pebbles. She's my favorite. I'm not supposed to have favorites, but she's my favorite.
Now, come on, don't lie. They're all your favorites.
Yeah, they're all my favorites. She's just my favorite number one.
She's just the one that gets the most attention.
She's the one that will probably. There's a couple like Mr. Wobbles, aka Harvey Dent. He'll never leave. She's never going anywhere. She's home forever.
Yeah, I have.
Well, maybe later on down the road, Mr. Dent and her might have a date.
Maybe. I know people like I said. I don't know that I want to breed him, but maybe once. Maybe just so he'll experience it. But I don't know. We'll see. I have a really pretty spider girl that I also have as a pet, that she's not going anywhere. I haven't showed you guys her. Hang on.
It was called Out of This World.
Oh, I remember that.
And the main character, Evie, inherited an alien power on her 13th birthday to where she could pause time. I thought it was a little boy, but maybe it was a little girl. But yeah, out of this world. I found it.
Yeah. So
I'm
here's
gonna
our
have to
smaller
Google
hides.
search it.
We do these smaller hides for the littler ones.
Neat.
And then this is Joy. And she has a super cute little head stamp.
Oh, that head stamp is cool. I like
That's
that.
why I had to get her. She's great. So she's Orange Dream, Enchi, Spider. And then her dad was like possible head pied. So that's lurking in there. But I probably will never breed her. She's just so cute.
Well, if you have spider and it's better to have it on a female because then you can contain it. With a male, you can get it through everywhere. I mean, I don't mind spider. I don't know.
Spider's so pretty, and I didn't buy her with the intention of breeding. She literally was a pet, and she shimmers. Her yellows are just amazing.
I said she doesn't look like she's got any wobble to her either.
She doesn't.
From where I'm looking at.
No, Mr. Wobbles definitely has way more of a wobble.
Because I got a spider.
What up, John?
Well, it's supposed to be spider het banana or spider banana, whatever. I don't think it's got any banana, but he's got 0 wobble. The rat half the time barely even touches the floor of the tub. I open it up and before it even hits, it's like boom, and I'm like, it's only going to take a matter of putting a spider with a certain gene, a new gene, and it comes out, and then spider would be back to where it was. It's just it gets its bad rap because some people get the wobble.
Yeah, and
it's not in all of them. It's definitely not in all of them.
No, and I love spiders. That was like one of my. The most striking looking snake.
Well, they throw off such a great pattern on everything.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
And the color, like her colors, they're not picking up. They're really just stunning. And so when I had Mr. Wobbles and he was wobbling, I could handle it. I'm like, okay, I could get a spider as a pet now. Like I know I can handle it. And so that's when I went to a show. There's another really great breeder here that's local, and she's Secret City Serpents, and she's amazing. And so I bought this little girl from her at a local show. Let me get my dog in. I'm sorry. Evie.
All
What's
good.
up, John?
Brother Luke.
Little brother Luke in the building. What's up, my guy? Good to see you, bro.
We usually have to deal with Kent's dog whining on the Thursday show, so it's no big deal.
Okay.
That's only because she wants to go out. She's like, "Oh, you're on a live, Dad. You have to take me out now. Come on, come on."
She does shimmer when you're just sitting there moving her around. Like you could just see them oranges, like shimmering almost.
Yeah, she's really cool, and her coloring is just really.
Well, if you don't like her, you can send her this way.
Oh no, I love her. She's great.
She ain't going nowhere.
But that's been really fun to find local breeders, and like there's a lot of people here that breed, and that's the great part, going to local shows and meeting people and making relationships, and it's just really been great. And we're almost at our first year. Like this Father's Day will be our first year actually officially saying we're going to do this, and it's been really fun so far.
Yeah. Yes, it has. We got about a minute left, so we're gonna. If there's anything else that you want to say to the audience, shout yourself out or whatever, tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and coming in and supporting us. And we're on Instagram mostly, and I do some videos on YouTube. We'll have a clutch. Our first clutch is coming in June, at the end of June, so that'll be fun. And if you want to reach out for snakes or information, I got people coming and asking me questions, being a woman doing this, which is fun, or about the 3D printing. Instagram is probably the best. We do have a YouTube and a Facebook, but Instagram is where I'm at most of the time. And you can also find me on every other Wednesday at Texoma Exotics with Holly. I'm on her Reptile Lounge. That's always a fun time. And tomorrow she'll have Billy on, so that'll be a good time.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Stan, you got anything you want to shout out, buddy?
Yeah, I want to shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for coming out tonight. Jamie and Carl, thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having us. It's really fun.
You guys have a very nice collection over there, so keep doing what you do. It's looking awesome.
Thank you.
Anybody out there, please subscribe. Become a US ARC member. If you're not,
What
I
are
don't
you
know
doing?
what y'all
What are
is
you
doing. Come
What are you
on,
doing?
get with the program, and please support US ARC Florida, because everybody knows, what happens here in our great state of Florida is going to reflect on everybody else's state. So everybody counts, man, and every number counts. So if you could become a member, if you need any help trying to be a member, shout out to anybody. I'll be glad to help you. I'm sure Ken would. I'm sure Jamie would. So
Absolutely.
anybody needs some help, shout us out, and we'll gladly help you. So, until the next time, we'll keep doing what we do right here. But
Right.
thanks everybody for coming out tonight. I appreciate it.
All right, guys. Thursday we're on Kent's channel, I believe, this Thursday. Because you was last
Yes,
week,
sir.
right?
Yes,
So
sir.
we'll be on Kent's channel.
AJ
Thursday.
and Fred, thank you for coming out. I knew you guys was in the backstage in the
Yeah,
back.
they clean, they watch, they clean.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you,
Much
guys. I appreciate
appreciation.
you, fam.
Love you guys. But till Thursday, we'll see you. Maybe that. Yeah. Bye.